Yes guys, I finally played Kingdom Hearts after pretending that I loved the game all those years ago without actually playing it, because it let you interact with some of my favorite characters from Disney. And now, after clearing my first playthrough of this game, I can comfortably say that my fake love for this game as a fake fan was indeed a mistake. This is a game for people that love the convolutedness of Final Fantasy and also happen to love the worlds of Disney, and when you combine the two together while adding in 3 other characters that the combination revolves around, you get this. A hodgepodge of what the fuck are we doing here. Square took everything they could think of and packed it into this game if the technology allowed for it back then, but the overall plot surrounding it makes me wonder if they ever should have been allowed to. The story isn't nonsensical, it's just average. It's a story about a kid trying to find his best friends, and along the way, bad people try to get in his way. Meanwhile, you have Donald and Goofy who are looking for their king, who's Mickey Mouse. Maleficent, Hades, Captain Hook, Oogie Boogie, Jafar, and Ursula are all looking for 7 princesses of heart. Ansem is attempting to plunge the universe in darkness. Sora, our main character, is chosen to wield the Keyblade due to the strength and purity of his heart. Kairi's heart is inside of Sora.
Kairi's inside me?
There's just so much happening here, all to make this plot about a kid trying to find his friends more deep and engaging than it actually is. All while throwing in some of the most unintentionally hilarious voiceover work that I've heard in a minute.
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid!
And the worst part about all of this is that it only gets more convoluted as the franchise goes on. This is the beginning of a series that somehow feels like it's both the beginning and the middle of the series, and people love it, and I'm hoping to understand why as I continue to experience this franchise, but this being Square Enix, I had to do a Google search just to find out what's the best way to play these games. Turns out it's just release order, so it's not as complicated as I thought. But I will say I am curious to see what happens with Sora, Riku, and Kairi and how the rest of their stories will unfold. I just don't see how we can stretch this plot out between 5 main games, 4 cutscene compilations, 1 DLC, 1 prologue, and a fucking rhythm game that is also integral to the story. And don't forget the mobile game that you can't even play anymore, so now you have to go online and look up a lore video just to understand some more plot. And listen, I'm not saying that this story is ass or anything like that, but what I am saying is that I had an easier time studying for the SATs than I am trying to understand the lore of how deep this franchise is going to go. And I'm only 1 game in. I tried to move on to Kingdom Hearts 2 because that's the one everyone hypes as being one of, if not the best in the series, but I can't because there's like 82 different new characters all introduced, so now I have to go back and watch Chain of Memories, and then I can play Kingdom Hearts 2. But wait just a darn minute there. Someone in my chat said that I have to watch 358 divided by 2 days cinematics before playing 2, but in my Google search result, it clearly states here that I have to play the first 2 and then 358 days divided by 2. And now, what do I do? This is just one dilemma I'm having, and I can't even put more than 30 hours into the franchise as a whole. Now, it's time to talk about the real MVP of Kingdom Hearts. It isn't Sora, it isn't Mickey. Mickey with the big dicky, let's go! My goat! Big Dick Mick, how are ya? It's not even Waka. No, the real MVP and the real savior of this franchise that prevented it from being dead on arrival is none other than Yoko Shimomura, my dearly beloved Yoko Shimomura, responsible for such a simple and clean soundtrack. When you first boot up the title screen of this game, you are greeted with the most pleasing piano-led song that my ears have ever heard. Then you have songs like this. And songs like this. By the way, it's the only good part of the Gummy Ship song. And then you have this subtle banger right here. And we cannot forget my absolute favorite song in the whole game, and it goes a little something like this. And then shit gets dark and it gets depressing before we slowly rise back up and it gets way more intense like this. This shit goes crazy right here. Oh my goodness. Listen to this shit. Sing that shit! Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. No matter where you're at in this game, you are accompanied by some of the best music in gaming, and it came out over 20 years ago. Gameplay can be boiled down into combat and some minor platforming sections. At its best, the combat is full of different moves that you can use to your advantage with AP points and magic. Your companions Donald and Goofy also have AP points with moves to assign to them unless you forget that they exist and don't assign the moves for the first 20 hours of your playthrough. What does cheer do? Have I not been given these? I have so many abilities I haven't been using. Oh my goodness gracious. I have all these abilities, I never even equipped any. I'm so sorry, you guys have been useless for a reason, it's all my fucking fault, I'm so sorry. Holy shit, look at all this shit that you've been doing. Wow. Holy shit, I've gone the whole game on hard mode by accident. Holy shit. Oh my goodness gracious, look at all this shit I could have been equipping everybody with. Wow. You've got combos and abilities that complement one another, allowing for some creative expression against a decent selection of foes. Once the gameplay opens up, the combat does get better. She healed me. Alright, next up, Bambi. Was that Dumbo? Fuck. I messed up so bad. Oh, get in there, buddy. Just hit him with the face of water. Yeah, we're doing so much damage, let's go! Fucking drowner, waterboard her ass, let's get it! Waterboard this fucking dragon. Dragon versus elephant, let's get it. What a waste. Hurry up. I wish the platforming never opened up in the first place and stayed closed the whole game through. This platforming has got to be some of the worst from this generation, and it's only exacerbated when you get to Deep Jungle. That fucking vine section. This is not how you do a platforming section in the game, and it only made me want to quit the longer I was stuck here. Okay. Okay, and then wait for the swing back. Now. Thank you. Holy smokes. 7,000. This game is a product of its time, and no amount of re-releases is going to fix that square. You can drop a new collection and charge a stupid amount for it, but you can count me out on paying full price for it when you include the gummy ship sections. You should be paying me to complete these sections in this game. But still, Kingdom Hearts means something to this community because of what it does with a property that Disney owns. There's a reason why Sora finally made it to Smash Bros. After all this time, and his arrival was even teased in the post-credit sequence of this game. Pluto. It's an invitation to Smash. He's got an invitation to Smash Brothers. Let's go! King Mickey confirmed for Smash Brothers. Chosen 2, okay. I was 7 when this game came out.
Guys, let's go.
First got an invitation to Smash. This is how Sora got into Smash Brothers. He got an invitation from Pluto all the way back in there. It just got there delayed. This means a lot to people, and this was a new way to see and explore these worlds while engaging with these characters in a whole new way that still hasn't been replicated by another game. Unless we're of course talking about the masterpiece that is Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure released for the PlayStation 2 in 2003. Now that is something we'll never see again. As for Kingdom Hearts, it's a high C tier.